Have you noticed that as your pregnancy progresses, especially during the third trimester, heartburn seems to show up out of nowhere? Hi everyone, I'm Susan Winograd with Pelvicore Rehab and Wellness. If you haven't already clicked the subscribe button, please go ahead so you don't miss any other amazing videos. Well, if heartburn is showing up for you during your pregnancy, you're definitely not alone. In fact, up to 80% of pregnant women experience pelvic reflux or heartburn by the third trimester. The good news is this doesn't mean anything is wrong with you. It's actually a very common response to the incredible changes that are happening inside your body. Let me explain. There are two main reasons heartburn becomes so common during pregnancy. The first one is hormones. One of the major pregnancy hormones is progesterone. It's an amazing hormone because it helps support your pregnancy, but it also relaxes smooth muscle throughout your body, including the valve between your stomach and your esophagus. Think of this valve as a little door that's supposed to keep the stomach acid where it belongs. When it's more relaxed, the acid can travel up more easily, causing that burning sensation we know as heartburn. The second reason is simply mechanics. As your baby grows, your uterus pushes upward into your abdomen. Your stomach has less room, your diaphragm can't move as freely, and there's pressure inside your abdomen. It's almost like trying to squeeze toothpaste from a tube. The pressure naturally wants to push things upward. So what can you do? Let's start with one of my favorite strategies. Help your diaphragm move better. Everybody knows that I am obsessed with breathing. Your diaphragm is the primary breathing muscle, and during pregnancy, it just has less room to move. When we start breathing high into our chest, instead of allowing the ribs to expand, pressure builds inside the abdomen and can make reflux even worse. One of the best things that you can do to help is practice 360-degree breathing or umbrella breathing. If you worked with me, you know what it is. As you inhale, imagine your breath expanding your ribs 360 degrees in every direction, into the sides, into the front, into your back, not just lifting your chest. You can practice this lying down on your side with your top on over your head, or sitting comfortably for 5 or 10 slow breaths a few times throughout the day. I call these snacking exercises because it just takes a couple of minutes and you can do them for short amounts of time throughout the day. Simple movements like cat-cow, gentle pelvic tilts on a birthing ball, and wall reaches also can help restore rib mobility, just creating a little more space for your diaphragm to work. Tip number 2, don't lie down right after eating. This may be one of the biggest mistakes people make. I know it's tempting after dinner to curl up on the couch, especially when you're tired, but when you lie down with a full stomach, gravity is no longer helping to keep your stomach contents where they belong. Instead, try sitting upright for at least 30 to 60 minutes after eating, but even better, go for a little 10 to 15-minute walk. I often tell my patients, let gravity work for you, not against you. Also, eat smaller meals. Your stomach simply just has less room during pregnancy. Instead of eating 3 large meals a day, try 5 or 6 smaller meals throughout the day. This can be super, super helpful. A less full stomach means less pressure pushing up toward your belly. Tip number 4, drink most of your fluids between meals. Drinking large amounts of fluid with your meals can make your stomach feel even fuller and push things up more. Instead, definitely stay well hydrated throughout the day, but sip your drinks while you're eating. Don't guzzle them. Also, tip number 5, try sleeping on your left side. If reflux is waking you up in the middle of the night, try sleeping on your left because of the way your stomach is positioned. This allows, again, gravity to keep your stomach acid down. We want gravity to be our friend and work for us. You can also elevate your head or elevate the top of your bed, or even use a wedge, one of those big wedges, raising your head of the head of the bed itself. This works much better than just stacking extra pillows under your head. Number 6 is watch for trigger foods. Everyone is different, but there are some very common offenders, which include very spicy foods, tomato-based foods, that feeling you get right after you have a pizza, citrusy foods, you want to stay away from that lemonade, chocolate, because it has a lot of sugar and it has caffeine. Peppermint can actually cause acid reflux in the 3rd trimester of pregnancy. Coffee, carbonated beverages, and very, very high fat meals can all contribute to acid reflux. Now remember, not everyone reacts to the same foods in the same way, but it can be helpful to start being mindful and take notice if certain meals consistently make your symptoms worse. And here's one thing that might surprise you. My extra little tip number 7 is that chewing sugar-free gum after meals can actually help reduce acid reflux. It sounds simple, but research shows it helps increase saliva production, which helps neutralize stomach acid and clear it from your esophagus. It's easy, it's low-risk strategy, and it's definitely worth trying. So here are my final thoughts on acid reflux or heartburn during pregnancy. It's incredibly common, but that doesn't mean that you have to suffer through it. Even small changes in how you breathe, how you move, how you eat, and how you position your body can make a big difference. Your body is working incredibly hard right now, doing an amazing thing. Sometimes it just needs a little more space. It needs a little more movement and a little more help from gravity. If you're experiencing persistent or severe reflux, especially if it's affecting your nutrition, sleep, quality of life, make sure you talk to your healthcare provider. There are safe treatment options available during pregnancy, especially when lifestyle modifications are not working for you. And remember, this is temporary. These changes are happening because your body is doing something truly extraordinary and remarkable. It's growing a baby. So hang in there. You guys have got this. Again, if you haven't subscribed, hit the bell so you don't miss any other amazing videos.